Hey guys, LucarioShirona here, and it's been almost 2 months since Smash Ultimate has finally revealed the last fighter, that is Sora. Now it's completed, and I thought it's a long time coming and I do my own tier list of my initial thoughts of the reveals of the fighters in Smash Ultimate. This is going to be based on how the reveal and how it's presented. Sometimes how the fighter plays would weigh in, how the trailer is presented, how the reveal is done, and all that will be factored in. Some of them would, there would be some bias. I'm gonna tell you this is going to also include a bit of a bias arrangement at the same time, so forgive me if the fighters you see doesn't end up in the amazing tier. So, with that out of the way, let's begin with Inkling. Unfortunately, Inklings include... now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Inkling's inclusion. It's amazing. But them going... I would say their inclusion is... They were great inclusion. I would say amazing, but it comes down to the point that for their... How they were done in a way to reveal Smash Ultimate, to reveal us that, oh, there's a new Smash... It's a new Smash Bros. Game. And then you realize that Inkling is going to be a new fighter. And that's amazing, but it also takes away a bit from them, and you're more hyped towards a new Smash Bros. Game. Since we didn't see how they play until E3, that takes a bit away from their hype a bit. So they're going on the great tier. It's a great reveal, but not amazing due to the hype towards them has been stripped by the hype towards Smash Ultimate as a whole. The Smash Ultimate new Smash Bros. Game reveal. Next we go to Daisy. Daisy goes into the not great because, I mean, it's not that we're going to see two more echoes that's going on the scene, because their reveal isn't in the trailer. Depending on the trailer and the characters, it's led Daisy down to not great because it's not cinematic, but it's not a bad one either because it sets the tone bar to set the tone of what to the Echo Fighters, so it's not bad. And just get this out of the way. Chrom goes to not great, right below Daisy, and Samus right below. Oh gosh, right below. Come on, sorry, I'm just trying to get. Here we go. So Samus right below Chrom. Chrom inches ahead a little bit because of Chrom's a little funny history with Smash back in Smash 4, where everybody thought that Chrom was going to be playable, but it ends up being Robin. So he inches ahead because there's a little bit more there's definitely some hype towards Chrom for that reason. Next we come to the actual fighter themselves. The brand new fighter after Inkling is Ridley, and he goes on amazing. This one sets the tone of what to expect for Smash Ultimate as a whole. What kind of characters are we going to get? And we end up we're getting some fighters that are highly requested. And Ridley is high up that bar for that reason. Ridley. Oh man, if you remember, I did not actually seen. Okay, you remember Melee? People thought that Ridley was going to be playable, I got actually when I first played Melee at a friend's house, I thought, oh, there's Flagging! He looks cool. Is he playable? No, he's not. But over time, I loved him over time, and he's definitely up there. He's amazing. I love him. The trailer is amazing. Capcom understanding of how to do crossovers also helped with Ridley stabbing Mega Man, literally. So that was an amazing trailer. It kind of also shows about Capcom's whole. It also helped that it shows Capcom willingly to cross over and collab with Sakurai and Nintendo. It shows that Smash Ultimate definitely shows Capcom's great collaborative efforts. I'll explain a bit more of that later. KK Rool, as you notice, I put him on the amazing. A little too soon, got a little spoiled. But you know the very reason why. He's amazing. How they handled the trailer was awesome. We got more villains. How they handled it. We got trolled by Sakurai himself because he voiced Kennedy laughing at us. That was hilarious. It was pretty hilarious. Oh. Yeah, so. And also, we got a very hyped music that is the Gangplank Galleon remix, Smash Ultimate remix. It was definitely high up there as the very best remix in Smash Ultimate. A lot of people loved it. Most listened to, I listened to it a lot during my summer vacation. So yeah, it puts King K. Rool up there. Most requested. I have a bit of history with King K. Rool in a weird way, so it goes up there. Now we go to our first new third party of Smash Ultimate, which is Simon Richter, and they go down to the greats. It was amazing. It was kind of expected, and we're also kind of was a little spoiled by Nintendo when they accidentally, you know, the music thing. And that didn't take away the fact that they were reveal was still great. I feel sorry for Luigi, and we got the surprise that Richter will be joining as Echo. When they gonna consider the fact that Richter was included in the trailer, so he actually goes to great tier because goes to great tier alongside Simon. Those dual reveals will be matched together. So I don't know if I would take Richter's off because he shares the trailer, but yeah. Next we get Isabelle. It's not particularly a hype trailer. It's not a great trailer. It was an okay trailer, but it set the right tone. This was a trailer that was basically the advertisement marketing trailer, but it was done right. It got people hyped up for a new Animal Crossing game, and it fit the tone. And there was also a bit of a surprise because a lot of people did think it was a new Animal Crossing game with the so-called what people thought was gameplay of the cinematic trailer. But we did end up getting get announced of a new Animal Crossing game right after. So it's okay, not particularly great. I like Isabelle. It's just the reveal isn't particularly mind-blowing. Next, we are at Canon and Cinderwar. So I would say Canon and Cinderwar actually goes on a great tier. Duo trailer, we got Ken, another third party. He means Echo, but he was more of the one. He's definitely the best Echo of all. And we got a Cinderwar at the same time. Cinderwar would have gone down a little bit, but like I said about how Capcom were very collaborative with Mega Man getting screwed by Ridley, they were very collaborative with Ken fighting against Cinderwar, even to let him being okay with getting beaten by a Cineworld. It was a collaborative trailer, and then this one actually this probably be the top great tier due to the collaboration. This is something I really that people love about crossovers and Smash Bros. Is to see characters interact, especially third parties, and this Ken and the Cineworld is a great example of that, of two different companies collaborating together. And then we come down to the Piranha Plants. Oh dang, I'm not clicking those things. I need to remember. Yeah, you see the display there. So Piranha Plant is at the okay tier. He would probably go down to not great, but Piranha Plant was a definitely surprise reveal that no one expected. It was an unexpected reveal. It may not be cinematic, but it was a pretty hilarious trailer. It's of a new, fun, pretty silly new fighter that's not an Echo. So he wouldn't be on the top of the not great tier, but he is a brand new character, original moveset, and he goes on the okay tier for that reason. Now, Joker on the other hand. Oh man, Joker. This one was done. This was an amazing trailer. Oh yeah, you can see his illustration. You see the actual illustration of the trailer. Like I mentioned, how they handle it, it's just like how you expect from you would see in Persona. It's like the Phantom Thieves has hijacked the video. Literally, the Joker was the first one to the Game Awards. It was a surprise. No, Nintendo did not announce that they were going to be enjoying the new first fighter at Game Awards. It was a really good trailer. No one expected Joker. This was a surprise. It's in line to how Persona 5 goes. It's in line with the Phantom Thieves. It's amazing. And it wasn't even a gameplay trailer. It's that good. And that alone made me a Persona fan. And look at my VTube. How I look at VTube. This is Persona. This is inspired by Persona as a whole. I give myself a code name as Knights. So yeah. And even with this is Joker set the tone. Joker set the tone of what to expect of the Fire's Pass. Unexpected reveals that people weren't expecting. This is a really good start to the DLCs. Now we're at Hero. Okay. Now this is kind of hilarious, but it's at the same time. But I don't have much experience with Dragon Quest. This is kind of my theory. This is the same mentality I have for Persona before Joker was revealed, but how they handled the trailers were different. I would say that Heroes is great. It's a great reveal. It wasn't particularly mind-boggling to me and how it's handled compared to Joker, so it wasn't great. I mean, it was how they revealed that we're getting 4 protagonists as alts. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. The other thing that kind of bothers me about it is how the music. Oh man, I did not hit it. We got it orchestrated in the trailer, 2 of them, but in the end, we did not have. Not only that, the main theme of Dragon Quest did not get into Smash. It's all MIDI, and it didn't sound as good as the orchestrated version. It would definitely do much better. This is the old. I don't have. They're at the lower end because I don't have a particular history the history and how it's not as mind-boggling as Joker's. So yeah, they go down for that reason. Banjo-Kazooie is of the amazing tier. I love the reveal. It's just basically like taking rules, so partially the fact that it's just an arcane rule kind of broke them down, but their reveal inclusion is still amazing. It's high up there because if you know their history, it makes sense. Banjo was taken away from Nintendo because they were bought by Microsoft, but now they're back. And to see, it makes sense that it was basically a follow-up to King of Rules in a way, because Diddy Kong, even King of Rules cheered for Banjo. It was hilarious seeing Kong getting pummeled. But yeah, it's a really good reveal that I would say goes up there in the amazing tier. And then we go to Terry. It was this one. Oh dang! Sorry, Banjo. I did not click you. I'm sorry. Terry Bogard. He goes on the greats. It's not a cinematic trailer, but I would say I enjoyed Terry's more than Hero. It was a really great trailer, and Terry is definitely deserved. Terry is up there. I love the reveal. Well, what else could I say? It was all sprite animation. It was it kind of gets you. Oh, which SNK kid go and get it? It's all hilarious. You see Geese Howard falling to his death, trying to jump for it through the invitation. That was hilarious. Oh, that was actually pretty hilarious, to say at the very least. But then we come to Violet. Ooh, that one. This is a. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I enjoyed them, but how they handled the trailer, the reveal, it was terrible. It's not great. It's bad. It's just bad. I wouldn't say terrible, but it's bad. Reason is how they set him up as, oh, we're on the final fighter. We didn't. I'm pretty sure. No, I think it was. I don't know when they first revealed when they announced the second Fires Pass, but the fact that this was supposedly our final character of Fire Pass 1 really tempered Bob's place, because not only did we're putting our expectations high of who the last fighter is, the trailer didn't help either. It was not like Isabel's and a particular other new fighter that was addressed later on. It's the fact that Violet is how they handled it was taken from the cutscene from Three Houses. I'm very sure it was taken like that. It dragged on way too long. Not in a way that it gets you anxious. It just dragged on that made you rather. Oh, sorry about that. It dragged on way too long for you to come on, reveal the last fighter. Just announce it already. We know who it is, and that's the problem with Violet's reveal. It's bad. This is a marketing character. This was when they were around the time when they they reveal about the Three Houses DLC. So it was partly a marketing for the DLC. and it was not. It was not great. It was just bad for that reason. They shouldn't have They should. If they're going to put ballot into the game, it shouldn't be how they were doing the trip, how they did it. They shouldn't do the cross. They shouldn't reveal it as a surprise. They should have left it in a direct. Much like how Isabel and another particular fighter I'll mention later is handled. They could go up in the OK tier, but like I said before, how they handled it was bad. It should not have been a surprise character at all. That's probably go down there and be the only one. Now, Min Min. We're taking Min Min's inclusion was okay. It was a okay trailer. The reveal was okay. It's hard to actually. Min Min actually is a great trailer. Min Min's great. I enjoyed it actually more than Hero because it was stylized great. Actually, I put this in buff Terry. I mean, no, it's a really hard. I can't decide. I love sprites. I love how the style for Min Min was handled. How they handled the reveal was a pretty smart direction. Instead of absurd, unlike how they handled Byleth, they knew it was probably a smart choice that, oh, we wanted to tell you that their new fighter of Fire's Class 2 will be of arms, which led to a lot of speculation on who would be the arms rep. A lot of people assumed it would be Springman. A lot of people, including myself, thought it would be Twintail. I thought Twintail because of how ARMS as a whole works. I thought the tether will be a bit difficult, but that's a discussion for another day. But Min Min, here Min Min is. Actually, a lot of people thought it was going to be the situation like Hero and the Koopalings, but I am so glad that didn't happen because that would diminish the character. So, yeah. Min Min was... I mean, the other thing about Min Min's inclusion is that it's kind of expected Min Min was actually kind of ranked as the most popular ARMS character, so the trailer is handled really good. So it's Min Min's at the great tier, so there she is. She's a bit of the lower end of the great tier, not as impactful, but not terrible either. Now we go to Steve of Minecraft. He's amazing. He's probably at the lowest end. We'll see how this goes, but Steve. How will I say for Steve? Yeah, he's at the amazing tier. My sister and I talked about the possibility of how unique Minecraft content as a whole would bring, and I was not wrong with what we got with Steve. I didn't expect him to be a fighter. Now the thing is why they would be. I'm going to be honest that they're going to be at the bottom of the amazing tier, just because of the trailer itself. It's not most of it is just a gameplay. Half of it's gameplay, half of it the anticipation to the reveal of Steve was just gameplay to cinematic, and that's it. The cinematic part isn't there that much. So Steve's inclusion, while amazing, the trailer isn't particularly that. It was more of a shock. So yeah, I won't say it's a particularly amazing trailer. Now you may be thinking, well, but Steve broke Twitter. Well, you gotta consider Twitter as a whole. It not only it isn't entirely full of hype. There are people who just dislike Steve inclusion, so I wouldn't say he's the most hyped character to end up crushing Twitter. And it is also possible that Twitter had reworked themselves so they can be prepared for whatever happens when another Smash reveal happens. Sephiroth, oh boy. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people on the same fence that Sephiroth is definitely the most hyped trailer of them all. The best trailer. It's amazing. The trailer is absolutely phenomenal. It's like Hero. It's taking it to the events of World of Light, and we see the fighters are struggling to battle Gleam and his army of Master Hands. And just as soon as Gleam was about to do that attack, like the very first cutscene, Sephiroth sliced and murdered Gleam. It was a shocker. It was amazing. We got to see Cloud in Smash CGI for the first time. And it felt a lot like watching Avid Children, even though the CG models are a bit different. The Smash one is a bit cleaner. But to the point, it's handled in such a great way. We were told that there would be a new fighter, and oh man, this was a good one. We got to see Sephiroth bringing up the Smash fighters, jumping a great segue to his wing mechanic. Got to see Mario getting almost killed. If anyone thinks they don't care about Mario, this is the moment to test them. In that trailer. Oh man, that was pretty crazy. To see Cloud and Sephiroth fight each other. Cloud gets a new variation of his Final Smash, Omni Slash 0.5, something like that. Version 0.5. And in the end, we get a sneak peek towards Sephiroth's Final Smash. It was everything to love about the trailer. It's great. It's great. Now we go to Pyra and Mythra. They're going on the OK, the top of the OK tier. I'm certain of it. They're the same. Now, I wouldn't say they're there for the marketing, considering there was no new DLC. But it is actually hilarious considering how their trailer is handled way better than Bios. You get brand new footage with the new fighter, brand new footage in-game of the in-game engine of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, original animations, and it didn't start out with the Smash Cross Slash, so you aren't told that it's a Smash trailer. Best part is the fact that you see the Smash fighters themselves rendered in that game engine, so it definitely bumps them up at the top of the OK tier. They're not. The only reason why they're not at the great is because they Sephiroth kind of took a bit of the hype away from them, the expectation away. I'm not particularly connected to Pyra Mythra, but that doesn't change the fact that their trailer is a good one. It goes on for quite a bit, but it isn't terrible either. It's how you should have done Bowser's trailer. Bowser would end up be okay, but it was terribly handled. Pyra Mythra's trailer, this is how you handle those kind of reveals. Kazuya, okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I was taken aback a bit from Kazuya's inclusion reveal. Not inclusion, I'm glad that Sakurai was able to figure out a move set for a Tekken rep, but how the trailer was done was a little underwhelming. I get what they're trying to go for, but it was kind of an underwhelming, fairly underwhelming reveal. The anticipation wasn't particularly great. I mean, I would push them in the great, or even amazing. Well, probably just great. I mean, the inclusion of Tekken rep is great on its own, but the reveal on the other hand is just not there. I'm sorry. It's not a great reveal. It was just there. It happened. It just happened. It just happened. That's all I can say. Now Sora. Now, you want to talk about a fighter that really set the bar of being the final character to end Smash Ultimate on? Sora is that. It could be any other character. It could have been Master Chief. Could have been Crash Bandicoot. Because they all on their own kind of have their own reasons. But Sora, yeah. I mean, he's the crossover character. He's a little below for. I mean, he's the. So, okay, before I say about the order, so Sora's trailer was amazing. I mean, oh man, Sora's is done just as great as Joker's, because this is not including this is because when they first revealed Sora, they didn't show gameplay. It's just like Joker. They didn't show the gameplay in the initial reveal. Even though you look it up and it does segue into the gameplay part, but that's not how they revealed. This is not how they revealed Sora. They put the gameplay trailer right soon after. You're amazed by the fact that, oh wow, they actually did it. They got Sora in. It's just a magical moment. And it was done amazingly. We saw Cloud and Sephiroth too, because well, they're Square Enix characters. They're Tetsuya Nomura's characters. Of course they'll be in. You know, it's actually kind of funny because they're just they're the only third parties characters to be shown in the trailer. So I don't know. This is probably suggested by Tetsuya Nomura himself. Is he trying to tell us something? But yeah, Sora is definitely amazing. This is a great character to include as a best way to end Smash Ultimate off. If you understand Sora's history, it's great. See him shake hands with Mario because Kingdom Hearts was inspired by Super Mario 64. I mean, Crash and Master Chief would have been great, but Sora's history being as well tied to Nintendo in a way, this is a great inclusion, and I can't think of any other way. So let's go back. So what do you think of the video? Give a comment down below, give a like and subscribe, and let me know if you want me to do a reveals tier list for Smash 4 Wii U and 3DS. Sorry about this being an upload. There was a video mistake at the very end and cut off part of the footage I intended to record, and I accidentally deleted the original recordings of that last part. So I had to record this, but yeah, hope you like it, and see ya!